Good evening, everybody. Uh, Hold on one second. This is odd. Hold on just a minute. Um, how did I not realize that this one there? Uh, Window capture. I'm so sorry, y'all. This was not planned at all. Uh, just give me 1 second. I've been trying to switch over to a new overlay because it is, been trying something new. Don't mind the, green screen setup I have here, so. Um, just gotta set something up. Real quick. This is probably the biggest, technical difficulty I've had since, well, since I've... This is gonna be annoying. I can't really see this all that well, so I'm just gonna widen this a bit. Oh, there it is. Alright, anyway. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the, I believe this is the third episode of my playthrough of Hollow Knight Silksong. I don't really remember where I left off. So I'm just gonna get into the game and, see where that takes me, you know? Alright, well, with that out of the way, let's get into it. Now, the overlay is very new to me, and I'm not really sure where to go. Could head up through that gateway in the Marrow. See where that leads, because I'm not sure where it does. Gotta remember I don't have the double jump like I've been seeing in videos on the internet. Not here, that's too close. Says it leads to a place called Moss Home. I don't think I've been there before, so I probably should head that direction. There we go. Simple enemies. Out of the way. Oh, I have been to Moss Home. Just not far enough in, apparently, to make it to, degenerate. Anyway, apparently not far enough into Moss Home to, what's it called? Unlock that part where it connects to Bone Bottom. And if my current quest is to, get... Huh. I didn't think that, I didn't have the movement accessories to do that, or do this yet. Or the movement abilities, more specifically. Although my... Okay. This is new. Okay, ouch, that hurts. Okay, obvious answer. Hide underneath this platform. But how do I attack it? It attacks so frequently. do I have to beat it in order to escape this corridor? I think I'm just supposed to run, really. Gotta go. But no, I did not need to fight it in order to move forward. I don't like this. This is odd. So it seems like I need one of the simple key items in order to progress. Huh. What I'd like to be able to do is sell some of the artifacts that I've collected along my journey thus far, and maybe... Huh, where's this go? Something this game has taught me? Oh, it drops me outside the, Oh, wow. This just drops me down back into Moss Grotto. Interesting. Maybe the path forward is to move backwards. You never know until you try. Thankfully, these enemies are easy to kill by other standards, so I should be able to make it through here pretty easily. I do want to check if there's something down here, or if I found it before. Yeah, I found it before. I don't know, I'm always looking for like little secrets in the early game that could give me an early edge, you know? You know, maybe it's just me, but I think those flying bugs' weakness should be their drop attack. Just like... maybe you can hit them while they're doing that attack to, you know. I'm not quite sure where I'm going with this. In order to, like, stun them or something. Hit them with a counter-directional attack in order to keep them from attacking you or something. Huh. Little bits of shell. Don't appreciate that, bud. Gracious. Anyway. There we go. Full spool. Huh. That door looks like the face of a weaver. One of the, or one of the species that hornet half belongs to. Wonder where I could get something to get through that. Maybe it's that needle in, or the needle in thing that I've seen on the I've seen in a couple guides. I'm not sure exactly. And that looks important slightly, but I'm not exactly sure. Hello, chapel maid. Hmm. Well, that seemed like a sort of waste of time, and I fell right back down again. Fantastic. Oh my gosh, this is a phenomenal waste of time. Could be making my way forward, or at least finding an upgrade for myself, but no, I'm forced to do the same simple platforming and enemy killing over and over again. Well, apparently not simple enough, because I'm still taking damage. In all fairness, I guess they do kind of blend in. Color-wise. But even then, that's not really an excuse for enemies from quite literally the very beginning of the game. These things are a big rolling pain in the neck. Even though they're so small. You get my point. Although my main color scheme is red and cyan, or red and like a neon light blue, I decided with red for the overlay color for really only one reason, or two. Number one, I can't find an overlay color with both blue and red. And second of all, I just like red more, really. Huh. 500 rosaries for a simple key. That's... They hold it to a high regard, I see. Well, Moss Home didn't lead to anything. Maybe up from the marrow may lead to something important. I'm not sure what the Hunter's March would lead to that's important, but I really don't want to go back. Otherwise, it's so annoying. Took so much trial and error just to be able to actually make progress in there. It's just... It's probably my least favorite in the area in the game up until this point, you know? Everybody has one. Alright. Head up through here. Then up. And over. And up. Oh, it's here. That's where that is. I don't like that place. That place creeps me out severely. So, I'm going to avoid it. Excuse me, if at all possible. And no. I'd rather not waste my time on enemies that that I know don't drop rosaries. Alright. Huh. Probably nothing. Well, all signs currently point to the Hunter's March, and I don't like that at all. But, gotta do what I gotta do. Alright. Still haven't found a way to get him. Oh, right, yeah. Because the map seller in this game, or the cartographer, either way, appears in a sort of fight in the Hunter's March anyway, so I'm not actually able to. Hate these stupid flying things. I'm not dying to an ant, no matter how large they may be. Well, large by other comparison. I just like running past these because they're kind of annoying otherwise. I spazzed out there. I'm not sure what that was. Ouch. Hopefully there's some easy... Oh, Lord. This thing locks me in until I beat it, and I don't appreciate that. Ouch. Okay. Not kind. Well, I'm probably dead here. Yep. And I got too overzealous, I guess. I should have rested at a bench in the Hunter, or closer to the Hunter's March. But here we are, I guess. Well, gotta go, I guess. Head through the bell station, because I can't use the bell station to get to the Hunter's March. Just a quick sprint to get through the Marrow and over to the Hunter's March. So, just gonna do that. But, there's a reason why I didn't have this stream yesterday evening, which is, or well, yesterday evening, that is Saturday, and that is that there was a pretty big football game going on for a team that my family is loyal to. And so I just got caught up with that, and by the time that it got done, it was too late for me to stream that evening, and I just put it off. That was irritating. Why did that kind of look like a batarang? Maybe I haven't been using my silk abilities enough. I mean, yeah, sure. They cost what could be healing for me, but also, if I'm gonna get them, I'm at least gonna use them, right? Alright. But because of that, I'm making myself a verbal policy right now. If I have all or a little bit less than one of my masks, I'm going to, okay. I'm going to, use my silk for healing. And if I have any less, or no, I will use them for silk abilities. And if I have any less, I'll use them for healing. There's no way I'll keep that promise to myself. But it is at least a something. No. Nope. Okay. The horizontal of that attack is irritating. Run to the edge, because the edge is hardest to get to for this enemy in particular. Because unless it's downward, the movement of them is pretty slow. Okay, yep, healing. But yeah, those throwing projectiles kind of look like batarangs when they're stuck in the wall. There. Okay, screw that. That kind of hurts. Okay. While I have a chance, I'm gonna heal. Their attack speed can be overwhelming most occasions, so gotta be careful of what I'm doing and keep a constant... Well, worth it for not getting brought down to one mask, in my opinion. It's obvious that I have a better chance of hitting attacks on the grounded enemy, so I'm gonna focus him at first before taking my time with the aerial enemy. Those nail clashes always feel important, because it's just like, hey, you avoided a hit there. Gotta be more careful. Wow, good lord at that horizontal after I hit his weapon. What do they even call... Do they call them anything? Uh-oh. Oh. I mean, well, that was surprising. I could have sworn that there was a final sort of hidden phase or something like that. Well, not gonna take that for granted. Oh, you're annoying. I'll tell you that. Didn't want to deal with that guy. Gotta remember, everything has a chance to hit me, including the floor, so... Ouch. Again, including the floor. Where's this go? Bunch of shell shards. Probably stored for weapons. Well, they're mine now. I wonder what these shells are made out of to make them so desirable for weapons. Oh hey, a bench! This scene feels familiar. It is. That was the trapped bench from everybody's videos. Wow. I am really lucky I was on high HP when I found it, and that I realized what it was when I saw it, too. Who is this? Oh, there was a person here. Hi. Ah. Hmm. Interesting. So there was something that made all these ants so the way they are. Oh, that was the way I came in here. Okay. I know what that ring means. It's her! Chakra! Ah, man. Oh, that's a definite yes. I need that badly. And I found the markers to not be too terribly helpful so far, but I'll be sure to take note of them. Says there's a house up here. Hold on. Anyway, that's not worrying. A cage. What could this be? Where Chapel of the Beast. This is kind of scary. This is making me really nervous. Huh. Wondering if this is the lead up to a boss fight or something far more sinister. Or far less sinister. Because there could always just be someone like the Hunter who isn't exactly a threat, but carries a threatening presence. Oh man, I'm glad I took the wise approach from that versus someone I saw on the internet, because they were on low health and unfortunately tried to fight that thing, which knocked them into the spikes, or into the spike pit. Oh, this thing. Okay. The savage beast fly. Uh-oh. Shouldn't go too quickly on the offensive, because that always ends up getting me unnecessarily damaged. Okay. There's no way he won't start knocking debris from the ceiling. There's absolutely no way. It's It's... Oh, Lord. It summons... I forget about that. Oh. Oh, that's irritating. How much health was I on there? I actually am not sure. Wait. Hate for this to get me killed or something. But what's further up, maybe? I wonder. Not anything I can reach right now. So, I'll just carefully make my descent back down and over to the Chapel of the Beast. What's this? A memory locket. I have a feeling that those are gonna be useful somehow. Anyway, I think I pulled the lever, so I should be able to get back fairly easily. Yep, through this door. The Savage Beast Fly. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, that's not good. Just barely. This is just irritating. Really. It really and truly is. And the fact that there isn't a cage close by either just irritates me further. I'm glad I stopped when I did, or else I will have fallen straight into the spikes again. Why does this thing have its allies caged? More importantly, what are they caged for? Uh-oh. Nope. Okay, not appreciated. I am not thinking about when he charges. It's just... it's got a strange rhythm that I haven't picked up on, is all. And it's irritating me to no end, really. I always take an air of caution. Or I always try to take an air of caution, at least whenever I do stuff like that. Or whenever I venture into new places. But on my way back, I always end up going for speed. Okay. Bad. Very bad. Okay. Wait, that did 3 masks? That's not fair? Uh-oh. This is really difficult. Living up to its reputation. Tell you that much. Oh, it triggered it midway through. Uh-oh. It took my opportunity for a heal away. I tend to accidentally stick to the rudimentary when I get into fights that require major focus. Oh, it's been a while. Yeah, I'm doing fine, thanks. I'm trying out a new layout today. If you haven't noticed. Man, okay, goodness gracious, this is difficult. And when you're having to... Okay, really not good. It's summoning another little bug. And it's bothering me severely. Okay, okay. I've healed up to where it can no longer one-shot me. Sorry if it takes me a minute. I am very much trying and occasionally struggling to focus here. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It summoned a big thing this time. Oh, gracious. Oh, man. This is... And then I always have to make the sprint back. But it's whatever. So how have you been doing? It's been a while since you dropped in. Yeah. That's good. Normally this would be a Saturday thing, because Sundays are usually kind of my off day for streaming. And I dropped it a bit over the summer. Kinda hard to relax from a tough school year and then stream on a regular schedule. But that aside, goodness gracious, it doesn't travel a long way from where it from where it last charges, so it really just gets me. That's fine. Whenever you're available, really. I've been trying to figure things out for myself. Let me just... There we go. I'm not really sure if this whole layout works for me quite yet. Because I feel like it leads too one-sided into a single color, you know? Though on the other hand, red is my favorite of the two, so it's kind of whatever. Yeah. Sometimes it's tough, and sometimes it's right there in front of you. You just gotta look for it. Okay. That shriek always messes me up when I try to charge in for an early attack. I don't even know if that does any damage, or if it's just a disrespect thing. But, just gonna need to focus, and gotta back away. What I had going before was a system where I would try to get them on the down slam attacks, since those have a longer cooldown than the... That was... Oh, that... Ah. That should have been more obvious. Also, fair warning. This map, or this bench specifically, is trapped before you disarm it. But if you come over here, there's a lever you can hit, and I already have, that will disable the trap connected to the bench. Meaning you can rest without risking the trap triggering. Kind of cruel on the part of the developers to put something next to where you would save and recover health, stuff like that, but I'm at least glad that I realized where it was when I did, because... Alright. I'm curious to what this Chapel of the Beast is, really. Kind of, yeah. It's more about reaction time than anything. Like, just gotta realize what they're doing and counterattack. At least on the bosses. The regular enemies are fairly simple, but... Okay. It's especially annoying when you get later on in the fight and he starts summoning things. Like here. He decided to send out one of his little grounded friends. And it's... Those are honestly the easiest of the three. But this one in particular is super annoying. Just gotta rely on the, yeah. It's like, who does that? I mean, that aside, I gotta focus up. And the weirdest part about all of it is the fact that if you hit it just right, you can actually get him to kill the enemies he summons. If the enemies aren't apparently in an immunity stage. And ouch. Just gotta get it right. I'll get it right eventually. This is the farthest point I've made it in the game before. Yeah, so close yet so far seems to be my motto for this game. Like, gracious. Every time I think of something that may help me squeak by in a fight, it'll just end up working until it doesn't. And when it doesn't, it really hurts. I can always get, at most, 4 straight pin throwing knives on him before he attacks, or at least roars. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. That one wasn't even close. Well. Feels like I'm always moving at a snail's pace when I play this game. It's just like I always get stuck on one thing, and then that's the theme of the stream. First, it was an arena battle against some regular enemies that Yeah. I'm trying, but the strong and the fast just doesn't come naturally to me, I guess. Oh wow, he just roared immediately. That was a strange attack there. Something to know about this game is that the dash, which is the Mothwing cloak in Hollow Knight, is a is lumped in with the sprint in Silksong. Because, I mean, I guess that makes sense. In both senses of the word, you're dashing, you're just happen to be dashing in different ways, and I'm about to die. Oh gosh, that was a really low attack there. Like, that was kind of ridiculous. Oh, Lord. I don't have enough silk to heal. And this is... It's always when I get low on HP when I get stressed. Which is, I suppose, natural. It's a survival instinct, if anything. But I can never seem to do anything about it. This game's fights always make me work up a sweat, so... Well, metaphorically speaking. But either way, mentally, a little bit of freak out mode. You're kidding me. You know, that's a good point. I never thought about that before. But now that I do, it seems like it would be a smart thing to try, so I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, man. I had never really taken into account much how much emotional regulation could help in a stressful video game environment before. Thanks for that. Okay, bad. But it'll be alright. It's just... It's like you can almost hear the stress in my voice or something like that. Alright, well, it can insta-kill me now. So, that's not ideal. It'd be ideal if it could kill its little crony here. But it's alright. I at least got to the got to the phase with the summoning that time. Progress is progress, no matter where it's coming from. It's just, there's something about this boss's rhythm that kind of throws me off. It's different from some of the other bosses. It just kind of gets to me. Alright. Missed time to jump, and it's already got me once, but it's alright. Just gotta try not to get stuck stuck up above it, because that's when it can hit me for 3, and that's when it's really... Well, As you say that, I immediately and sort of maybe instinctively look at chat to try to see what's going on. It's like a blip in my peripheral vision. Yeah. I try not to let these things get to me, but sometimes they really do. Yeah, at least I paused it. But I am trying to stay as positive as I can about it. Yeah. Yeah, fair point. Though it's kind of hard for you to reprimand me by typing in chat when I'm not supposed to look at chat, you know? Okay. You're not really helping me here. Not to be mean or anything, just saying. It's a little irritating. Focus. Focus. Accidentally. Okay. Oh, I dashed right up underneath it. That's... something about... Yeah. Well, I feel like that's the furthest that I've got so far, because I stunned him a second time. Which is relieving. Ah. I need something to drink, goodness gracious. Yeah. Yeah, I think I will actually. I'll be right back. Fair point. It's not like I'm really performing for anybody, you know. All right. See you in a second. Uh hey, uh went to go get myself something to drink. It's this game always dries out my throat. So, just that feels good. Better at least. Hey, trying to think of a good way I can approach the beginning of the fight. I guess the best thing to do really is just sit still, wait for its attack patterns to end before I can attack for myself. Oh, it got faster. How did I not realize that? Makes sense why the phases have gotten more difficult. I've been dealing with a faster enemy. That, and I've been dealing with an enemy that brings in more enemies. But, just gonna try to ignore that, keep moving. Gotta pay attention to attack patterns. Uh-oh. It summoned the big dude. Oh man, that's frustrating. It backed me into a corner. Yeah. Gotta have an escape plan for that. Just don't have one yet, is the only thing. Thanks. You know, if you want to catch up to the earlier parts of the series, I actually have been posting all these episodes on YouTube. So, if you want to check them or check out the first couple episodes, you can do that there. Since you haven't been here to watch them or anything, you know? Okay. Wonder what it's trying to get to, anyways. Oh, you have? Oh, either way. Something I've been trying to tell myself is reactivity before proactivity. Don't attack when you think you, or when they're not attacking first. That was close. Uh-oh. This ain't good. Well, good news is I can use this enemy to pogo off of. Man. Well, it seems as if that the big enemy reacts to my location. So, I'd probably just need to react to their I just need to figure out what reaction makes them summon the enemies, and try to avoid that if all possible. Because that's what screws me up. Whenever I got one of those grounded enemies scuttling towards me, and I just don't have an answer mentally to that problem. Alright. those stun periods always give me just enough time to do one thing, either hit him or heal, and I just need to remember to decide which one I do in the moment. And I need to stop talking. Good thing I caught it. Wow, I caught the the big bug underneath while the little bug was oh. Uh-oh. He summoned two? I didn't know he could do that. I mean, logically it makes sense, but it's freaking me out. Uh-oh. This time. Okay. Oh my gosh! Oh, I did it! Oh, let's go! Ah, man, that was horrifying. Oh, what in the world is this? It said claim something. What did it mean it's claiming here? Bound the crest of beast. Tear foes with savage slashes. Bind to enter a wild fury and steal life from prey. To change crest, open the crest screen of the menu while resting at a bench. Interesting. Yeah. I'm surprised it only happened once the entire fight. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So, that's interesting. Wait, so it gives me 2 notches to equip weapons. And 2 notches to equip, whatever these things are. I've already unlocked one, so the only question I have on my mind is, where do I go from here? Oh, whoops. This place is so dark in comparison to what it was before. Wonder if there's anything interesting to find. Wow. Okay, what? It... Goodness gracious. Slashes? It looks like a slash attack. And this sends me flying forward. It isn't showing my location. Where am I? Oh. It's not showing where I am for some reason. Oh, it's because I don't have the compass equipped. Crap, it unequipped the compass when I was, that's annoying, I think. I'm really not sure. All I know is that I gotta find a bench before I can re-equip the compass and see where I am again. My question is, where's a bench to find? Oh, wait, that's a silly question. I know where a bench is. This is... Why am I doing this when I can just fly upwards? Alright, well, since I found a bench, I'm gonna equip my straight pins again, and equip the compass so I can see. Or, well, see where I am, anyways. Yeah, I know how to use a tool. I'm not sure why the game told me again, but... I wonder what point in the deep docks it drops me off in to where it'd be good to go there. This is wild. Feel like a wild animal while fighting with this style, and I don't know if I like it. Oh, I really don't like that. It doesn't heal me. It allows for enemy lifesteal, but it doesn't heal me. What? Who thought that would be a good idea? Legitimately. I have a question for the dev team. General question. Why? Just like... this is interesting, at the very least. Huh. Need to find another way to the far fields, I guess. Huh. Says if I go further into the deep... Yeah, that's a fair point to make, honestly. It's just... the lack of a easy heal makes me nervous, you know? Because before it'd just be stand still for a few seconds and you can freely heal yourself. Meanwhile here, it's just... well, suppose these games like these are meant to bring a sort of discomfort in terms of... But also it's supposed to bring you comfort in trying to find a playstyle that fits you. Okay, this is tightening. So every every hit or so heals a mask, I'm guessing? Okay. I'm gonna... Alright. Gotta come over here to access this area. Or the area I'm trying to get to at the very least. I suppose I need to start appreciating my bench rests more, because if I'm gonna keep this on, I'm gonna need to... And it's also intriguing that my pogo isn't quite the same, to where it'll provide an interesting challenge at the very least. I think I need the wall jump to access that, but where do I find the wall jump is the question. Because I know there's one in this game, I'm just not sure where. Right. Just gotta be careful. Well, guess that was cool. I don't know. Oh yeah, that may actually be decent. Because I think it also speeds up the rate at which I swing. A tiny bit. Okay, not great. I did that kind of silly. Oh. Well, I'm glad I rested nearby. Or at least as nearby as I could probably get. This is probably dumb. Yep, that was a bad idea. Well, you don't know until you try. Huh. Does it extend the duration at all? Maybe a tiny bit? I'm not exactly sure. Uh-oh. Those ant enemies are definitely the hardest ones I've fought so far. Undoubtedly. So I'm guessing different chapels will probably unlock me different, what are they called? Crests? Yeah. The Beast Crest and the Hunter's Crest. The Hunter's Crest is what I started with. I have no shame. I will take you out at long range if necessary. Wow, that was... I can just hear him struggling down there. Probably... Oh, he burrowed back up. Wow. I didn't know that was a thing. And he got knocked right back down again. Huh. Well, where else can I go here? Fell down here from Greymore. I can see a corridor there next to a bench that I'm kinda intrigued about. Oh, glad I caught myself there. That would have been bad if I didn't. I'll just go this way. Alright. Sounds like a plan. Talk soon. Good night. Alright. Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay. What way? Where does this lead? I wonder. Forget this is a feature of the crest that I have equipped. Uh-oh. Alright. I'll take the upper path. Don't want to risk it. Where does this even go? Alright. See ya. Oh, hey. I didn't realize, but I accidentally fulfilled the wish that someone had set up at that board. Oh. Well. This is here. Huh. Nope. Not doing that. Ah. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, okay. Died to a regular enemy. Well, gotta figure my way back there. Alright. After I regain all my stuff, I'm probably gonna call it an evening. I've been streaming for a bit longer than usual, so I'm probably gonna, yeah. There's no way up there, or from down here, so I gotta work my way all the way back up there. It's fine. You know what? It's okay. Alright. Just gotta get back down there. Okay. Ouch. Yeah, no. I'm out. Huh. Maybe this whole healing by lifesteal thing will be better than I think. And again, that dive attack doesn't always feel the best. But I'll figure that out another time. For now, I'm gonna call it for the evening. Thank you all so much for watching. It has been great hanging out with y'all. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, then be sure to like, subscribe, and make sure the notification bell is set to always, to make sure you always see when I post. Don't forget to also follow me on Twitch. My Instagram's fairly inactive nowadays, but I'll get that figured out eventually. So, with that all out of the way, tune in next time to see where I go next, and I will see y'all later.